Okay, so today I woke up and I was determined to be at least a little bit productive because I've not been the past week. I've literally just been lazy all week. Because, well, not exactly lazy, I've been resting because I've not been too well. But today it's going to be different. We're going to be productive. So I've got my cat beanie, have my badges on it. But today I've decided I want to put these letter patches on it, and I've got all the letters to spell my name. Because yeah, I'm a super nerd and apparently that's what I do. So, but anyway, I'm gonna take my badges off of here first, because I don't want to risk getting glue all over the badges. Might remember this badge if you've seen my Southampton Pride video for 2024. That's where I got that badge. It was handmade by, I cannot remember the name of the person who made it, of the company that made it. It's like a small business run by someone who likes to do arts and crafts. I forgot their name, but it'll be in that video if you're interested. They sell loads of different wooden bits and pieces with gay pride stuff on them. So go and check that video out if you want to find out where I got that badge. I've got the sunflower badge, which come with the sunflower lanyard. And my sunflower lanyard is a bit tangled at the moment. My sunflower lanyard has the pride flag on it. So yeah, and also I got this from Sunflower Lanyard. So Sunflower Lanyard, for those who don't know, is for hidden disabilities. It's a little symbol to show that a person has hidden disabilities, and a lot of places have started adopting the scheme now. Such as supermarkets, airports. Airports, I think, were one of the first people to start doing it. But yeah, loads of places use the sunflower lanyard. Even some coffee shops now use it. So if you go in there with a sunflower lanyard, they will know to give you extra time. And be extra sensitive towards you, and yeah, give you time to figure yourself out, you know. Right, I've got the badges off now. There's a weird label. I think that's the company who made it. I think that says Bring. But I don't like where the label is. I don't like the label there, so I'm gonna cut the label off. I'm not sponsored by whatever brand this is. This is just a random hat that I found on the internet one day late at night, scrolling through. Had a little too much herbal remedies, and yeah, just thinking that stitching is a bit weird. Yeah, I'm not going to use the scissors to cut that off because I'll end up damaging the hat. I'm going to have to unpick the stitches, so that might take a while, so I'll do that later. But for now, I'm going to start gluing on these patches Got some just normal universal like glue. Um, this is all purpose and it works really well. Me and John have found out it works really well for adding patches to clothes. Because I have my my battle jacket. And John has a battle jacket as well, and we've been sticking patches to it. So far, I've got 2 patches. I've got Soulfly and Mushroom Head because they're the two of the concerts I've been to. I have been to the Who. That's not the Mods. It's HU, Mongolian metal band. I went to see one of their shows as well, but I've not been able to find a patch for that band. It's like no patches exist ever. Well, tell a lie, I think John found one once online, but the patch itself was like £2 or £3. And postage and packaging, because it was coming from abroad somewhere, was like something like £30-40. And I'm like, I'm not paying that much post and packaging for something that only costs a couple of pounds. That's senseless. But yeah, you can't get the Who patch anywhere. So if anyone finds a Who patch, let me know, because I need one to put on my battle jacket. Right, so we've got the glue, got the patches. Now these are iron-on patches, and I think I probably will iron them on, but I'm a little bit worried about the material of this hat, because it's yarn and it's been knitted. I'm not entirely sure what type of yarn it is. So I don't want to put heat on it and then it start to melt and burn and whatever, So I've decided I'll just, for now, just stick with the glue. If the glue doesn't work, I may have to just, well, I don't have an iron. I usually use hair straighteners to do stuff like this. Because I don't do it enough, to be honest, to actually own an iron. So yeah, I'll probably take the hair straighteners to it later if the glue doesn't work. But I've got to figure out where I want to place them. It's probably a bit nerdy putting my own name on my hat, but who cares? I've also got to make sure I get the letters around the right way. Don't want to spell my name backwards. That is going to be an issue as well because I am dyslexic. So, and this is a new name. I've only had it a couple of months. So even now I'm like, wait, how do I spell that? So I don't know if you can see that. If I lift it up, it's all going to fall off. Kind of, no, I think that's too far apart. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that skew a little bit. This is a mirror. I'm going to slot it down between the hat and the brim of the hat, sort of like that. Right, let's try again. So this probably worked well as well because it'll stop me gluing the brim to the actual hat. The mirror will, but then of course I'm probably going to end up gluing my hat to the mirror. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Can you tell that I wing it with arts and crafts? If it goes wrong, it goes wrong, you know. Who cares? I comes next. Getting there, kind of, because I don't want it to be smack bang in the middle. I want it to be off to one side a little bit, because I'm going to have the badges on the other side, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think that's okay. Right, so I'm going to start with the first G, obviously. Right, so now I'm just wondering, like, because this hat, it's stretchy, and I don't know if you can see here, like, there's like the way it's been knitted. I believe that's been knitted with an E-wrap stitch, and then in between looks like it might be either a U stitch or a pearl stitch. So it's created like these weird column type things. I'm probably not making sense, but yeah. But I don't want to slap loads of glue on and just be like glue all in between, and like, I'm not making sense. I'm just going to get on with it. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. Ruin this hat that I really like. It's one of my favourite hats. Ugh. I probably should have bought a cloth with me as well. That might have been a good idea, but never mind. I'm going to glue myself to something. I can see that happening. I've done it before. Right. So I'm going to put the G there, I think. Yeah, I think that'll be perfect. So I'm going to blob some glue there. Oh my god, this stuff dries quick as well, and it gets very stringy as it dries. These weird wisps, like spider webs, come off of it. Right, so I've only put one blob of glue. I'm not coating the whole back of the patching glue for the time being. I'm just putting one blob down and putting the patch on to secure the patch to it. Then I can put more glue if needed on the rest of it, because if it's only one blob of glue, it's going to be easier to adjust, or for me to remove it if I need to put it back on, like change positions or whatever, you know. And the A, I'm thinking there, actually that's going to be too wide, so I'm thinking there as well. Gonna glue everywhere. That's good. I like that placement. Spider web of glue. See, where's that gone? I had a thing here earlier with my name on it. There we go. Just so that I know, this is my name change declaration. Just so that I get this correct. I know that I'm being correct. I just want to double check because, like I said, I'm dyslexic. I'm also dyspraxic. And I also have dyscalculia, or whatever it's called. So I'm easily confused. So I like to double check, triple check, quadruple check that I've got everything right before I commit to it, you know. Right, G-A-I-G, so we need another G. Right, let's see how we want that placed. That looks good. Wait, we don't need another G, we need an I. See? It's good to triple check. I need to go back to bed. So I'm thinking I go there. Obviously up the right way. Upside down I is no good. So yeah, I'm thinking there. I'm not too worried if these are a little wonky. I don't want them to be totally straight because I'm not totally straight. Nice. See, so basically, if I show you what I'm doing, spider webs. So I'm kind of gluing them to the column bits first with like one blob of glue, and then I'm going to see how that is, and then like I said, I can add more glue if needed later. Right, so that's the eye. Now it was another G, wasn't it? Let me just, yeah, it was another G. So 2 columns this time, and spider webs for days. Nice. Now for the last letter, E. Yep, so that'll be there. Oh my god. The most annoying thing about this glue is the fact that it's spider webs. And there we go, E. Oh, excess glue everywhere. Weight on it, squish it all down. So there we go so far. The glue's not quite dry yet. It dries quite fast, but I'll probably leave it to dry overnight. Now I'm happy with the placement of those. I think that's gone well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding glue to these kind of edges there. Be super generous with the glue, get it everywhere, and then complain later that everything's covered in glue. I'm going to move that because I don't want to cover that in glue, and I've finished with that now. So ooh, that might have been a bit too much glue. So yeah. So Christmas is coming up, obviously. I think tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I think, could be wrong. Oh no, it's either tomorrow or the day after. But yeah, I've got stuff planned. Say I've got stuff planned. Basically, me and John are just going to stay in. We've got a bit of a feast planned for both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So that's going to be cool. I'm doing Christmas Eve. I'm doing a little buffet style dinner type thing. I say dinner. I'm going to start cooking it earlier in the day. So it's going to be lunch and dinner. It's going to be like a buffet that I'm going to put out. And then me and John are just going to sit on our bums watching old Christmas movies and playing video games and stuff. While we munch food that's just sat there, you know. It'll be fun. And then Christmas Day, obviously I'm doing the big Christmas dinner, roast dinner, with all the trimmings and everything, just like my nan used to do and my mum used to do. Yeah, so the glue is all over my hand and it feels really weird. I hate the feel of like stickiness on my hands. It's horrible. Yeah, this glue, I don't think I said where we got it from. We got it from Amazon, I think. I think John got it from Amazon. He got a nice big pack of it. It's quite good glue. Works well for what we need it for anyway. I putting so much glue on there, the glue started soaking through the patches. Oh, I probably shouldn't do arts and crafts. There you go, spiderweb of glue. Yuck. When in doubt, just add more glue, you know. I don't think this lot is ever going to come off of this hat. I think it is there forever now, which is what I want. So, right, I think that is enough glue. I'm going to put this away before a disaster happens. Ew. It looks a mess at the moment. I've probably got to wash the hat once this is dry, but I've got most of the glue on there. So if I just take that out and straighten the hat up a little, there you go. Do you see how it's not bang in the middle? It's sort of off to the side. And then I'm going to have all my badges this side. I probably shouldn't put it on at the moment because it's got wet glue all over it, but I'm gauged and I do crazy stuff, so see what it looks like on. So what do you think? Is that working? Was the patches a step too far? What do we think? I like it. I really like, actually, I'm looking at it. If it's round the wrong way, isn't it? It's spelt backwards. It's spelt backwards. Is it spelt backwards, or am I just having a weird moment where everything's reversed? Is it? It's spelt backwards. See, when I'm looking at it like that, it's spelt correct. But when I'm looking... No, that's correct. That's correct. You are just... Herbal remedies. Don't touch face. You've got wet glue all over your hands, you dumbass. But yeah, it is round the right way. I'm just having a weird autistic dyslexic moment with the mirror effect on the camera. So it is spelt the right way. It is round the right way. It just looks backwards at the moment to me on the camera. Haven't got a freak out. I haven't done it wrong. It's all fine. Right, I'm going to put this back in here like that because I don't want to accidentally glue the brim down. Actually, I'm going to grab the glue again because this G on the edge there is not quite... This edge needs a bit of attention. Right, you're going to have to move it there. Right. There we go. Is that G down properly? Like that one needs a bit of attention too. See, lucky I double check, innit? Okay, that was way too much glue. Right. The E is down correctly, the A is down correctly, the I. It's all done. It's all good. It's all done. Leave it alone. You've done it. Stop messing around with it, because the more you mess around with it, the more likely it is to go wrong. So just leave it and go clean the glue off your hands before you glue yourself to something. Right. Now I'm finished gluing and talking to myself. Yeah. That's my hat. I'm going to leave that for a while to dry. I'll probably put like a book or something on top of it to add a bit of weight, just to make sure it is fully secure. Then when that is dry, I can remove that weird little label, and then put my badges back on there. But yeah, that's me for now. Don't know if you can see how gluey my fingers are. But yeah, I've covered it glue. See you in a bit.